So some of the news I wanted to go through before we head out is the PBS shit. Did you watch the PBS stuff?
Which one? With the
where they went after PBS? Oh, dude, it's fucking gold, dude.
He's the best. Love it.
It is amazing. So Trump is trying to get rid of funding the PBS because we
federal government for the for the news stations.
We fund PBS and it's bullshit. Like, dude, we're just funding these people and we're getting nothing out of it. It's just a bunch of propaganda. And yeah, man, I think PBS needs to go. There's nothing like, I think they were saying it's about 87%. We're gonna watch that video. 87% Democrat and 0% Republican. That's insane. And this is public broadcasting system. So this is all taxpayer money. Mm-hmm. And I was watching something and it was like, it's a bunch of old white fucking ladies that watch it that have doctorates and everything else. And like, I think it's only less than 10% actually give money to PBS, like less than 10%. So they're all rich. They're all like within their means to spend all the money and they don't. That just shows you what kind of people the liberals are. Like, dude, they're just shit people, bro.
I don't recall the exact context.
We're going to go ahead and watch this. I mean, this guy, I wrote him and I said, bro, you got a new fan. I don't know if he'll ever read it. He's a congressman, Representative Brandon Gill. So go follow Brandon Gill for this one because he just puts on a shellacking.
I don't think I saw this.
Dude, I love the word shellacking, dude. That's my new word.
Shellacking?
Yeah, he put on a shellacking.
Oh, it's kind of old already.
I know. No, that's my new word. No, it's an old word, but I like it.
I never heard shellacking. I'm just making that up.
Oh, really?
That's one that makes me feel bad.
It's an old fucking word.
Shellacking. Wow, okay.
He put on a shellacking on that bitch. He annihilates this bitch, and it's beautiful to watch.
Like it a lot.
Do you believe that America is addicted to white supremacy?
I believe that I tweeted that, and as I've said earlier, I believe much of my thinking has evolved.
So this is Miss Maher. She is the head of PBS. Actually, did you see Bill Maher is going to go to the White House?
Oh yeah.
Fuck you, Bill Maher.
Who was talking about it? It was a PBD. I think was talking about that.
Fuck Bill Maher, dude. I hate that condescending, pretentious prick, dude. There's nothing.
It's like the guy you despise because he sued you because you talk shit. And then you spent the last all these years now.
Trump will always extend an olive branch to people, bro. That's the way he is.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's just one of those guys. But the thing is, the only reason I like Bill Maher is because, like, okay, you're dumb. Okay, we're liberals and we're better than you. Okay, like, he's such a prick, dude. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't stand this guy. You have kids. You're dumb. Okay, because I don't have kids and I'm smarter than you. Kids? No, he's a prick. He's gonna die alone, and I hope he does die alone because he's an asshole. He's nobody like. Oh, dude, he's such a prick. Anyways, I got off topic. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Over the last half decade,
it has evolved. Why did you tweet that?
I don't recall the exact context, sir, so I wouldn't be able to say.
Okay. Do you believe that America believes in black plunder and white democracy?
I don't believe that, sir.
You tweeted that in reference to a book you were reading at the time, apparently, The Case for Reparations.
Oh, he's got her now.
I don't think I've ever read that book, sir.
You tweeted about it.
She's speechless.
You said you took a day off to fully read The Case for Reparations. You put that on Twitter in January of 2020.
Apologies, I don't recall that.
I love how he's just saying, like, you did this.
You did this.
This is you.
I'm reading
this. This
is you, right? Honey, this is you.
It's you, honey. Honey. It's like, yeah, that's you.
I did.
Okay.
I'd no doubt that your tweet there is correct, but I don't recall.
Your tweet, lady.
Do you believe that white people inherently feel superior to other races?
I do not.
You don't? You tweeted something to that effect. You said, I grew up feeling superior. How white of me. Why did you tweet that?
I think I was probably reflecting on what it was to grow up in an environment where I had lots of advantages.
It sounds like you're saying that white people feel superior.
I don't believe that anybody feels that way, sir. I was just reflecting on my own experiences.
Do you think
that should tell you right there how liberal white people feel? That they feel, because I feel this way, so everyone else must feel the same way, because I feel superior to minorities because, that's the way they are. They're pretentious fucking douchebags. And they're like, well, all white people feel like that. And that's like the woke movement in a nutshell. It's a bunch of fucking privileged white bitches that feel superior and they think everybody else feels that way and they want you to feel guilty about it. That's the whole woke movement right there. Right there.
In a nutshell.
Like you're the racist, and you want everyone else to feel racist because of your own insecurities about races.
And this guy has timestamps. He has tweets.
Yeah,
He's got it all.
but I mean, like, I know he's wrecking her, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got to see, like, through the lines, like, she's an actual racist. She thinks that she's superior to other people. And then she goes, oh, I just felt like that because of my circumstance. No, because you feel that way.
Yeah.
Because you're a racist piece of
It's
shit.
just an evil person.
Yes. like
Sequence ocho.
Sequence ocho. Oh, you speak Wachuchu? Let me guess. White devil, white devil. But yes.
You speak Wachuchu.
You speak Wachuchu. And we're going to go on.
White people should pay reparations.
I have never said that, sir.
Yes, you did. So in January of 2020, you tweeted, yes, the North, yes, all of us, yes, America, yes, our original collective sin and unpaid debt, yes, reparations, yes, on this day.
I don't believe that was a reference to fiscal reparations, sir.
What kind of reparations was it a reference to?
I know.
I think it was just a reference to the idea that we all owe much to the people who came before us.
That's a bizarre way to frame what you tweeted.
It is.
Okay, how
First of all, what the fuck does that even mean?
I have no idea.
You mean
that's why I was
pay
like,
homage? If that's what you mean? Like, yeah, we pay homage to people who came before us. You don't pay reparations to the people who came before us. What the fuck does that even mean? You dumb bitch.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
And like, oh my God, that was terrible. If I were her
It's like-
PR guy, I'd be like,
they don't think they have like the shit doesn't have consequences. Like,
no, it's because they've never been held accountable ever. So they're when you actually hold them accountable, they're like,
I get you.
Stunned.
I bet you her. Like she's very attractive, and I guarantee you her whole life she's been an attractive woman, and she's been getting away with so much fucking shit.
yeah, she's
So,
a white attractive woman.
She's already fucking
No,
she's
she's
screwed loose.
she just thinks everybody thinks like her, and she's an elitist, and she thinks everybody thinks that way. And it's like, no, you think that way, but you project that on everybody else and gaslight them to feel guilty. Like, terrible person.
how much reparations have you personally paid?
Sir, I don't believe that I've ever paid reparations.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch! You fucking fake asshole! Look at that. You never paid a goddamn thing.
Liar!
You're a fucking cunt. Yes, you never paid nothing, and you want everybody else to pay. That's that. Oh, dude, just the liberal way.
See,
Just
they
for
said they
everybody
were
else.
attractive.
I'm not asking anyone
Seems
to
to
pay
be what you're
reparations, sir.
suggesting.
Yeah, it does.
Do you believe that looting is morally wrong?
I believe that looting is illegal, and I refer to it as counterproductive. I think it should be prosecuted.
You
for
believe
full
it's
extent of the
morally
law.
wrong, though?
Of course.
Of course. Then why did you refer to it as counterproductive? It's a very different way to describe it.
It is both morally wrong and counterproductive, as well as being
You tweeted, it's hard to be mad about protests in reference to the BLM protests, not prioritizing the private property of a system of oppression. You didn't condemn the looting. You said that it was counterproductive. NPR also promoted a book called In Defense of Looting. Do you think that that's an appropriate use of taxpayer dollars?
I'm unfamiliar with that book, sir, and I don't believe that was at my
You
time at
tweeted
NPR.
that you read that book, but
I don't believe that I did read that book.
This guy just comes out with all the
dude.
facts.
Dude, at the end, I thought it had it on this video, but at the end, he's like, I will spend every day fighting to make sure that you lose funding completely for the way you are. He does say I thought I had that video, but I'll check it in a second. But yeah, he wrecks it. Like, did she not do any homework? Did she not do any homework before she went to that?
Apparently, she just I don't know.
I think I said
I don't know
PB.
what she thought she was when she was coming to that hearing.
I think I said PBS earlier, so I made a mistake.
PBS?
NPR.
What'd you say?
I think I said PBS. I was just thinking about it. But it's
PBS?
NPR.
PBS? PBR?
No, I think I said PBS, but it was NPR.
NPR?
Yeah, NPR is a fucking state funded bullshit that we our taxpayers pay for. You know, like it's basically it's all bullshit. But NPR, they got wrecked, bro. And a lot of the they're defunding NPR, they're defunding PBS, they're defunding a lot of shit that it's just state run propaganda. Like that's all it is, because it's all Democrat and it's all left, and there's no counter like opinions to it. It's just like, if you ever listen to NPR, it's just, oh, dude, it's the most stupid
Radio.
shit ever. Yeah, it's on the radio.
Huh.
I remember when I was in college, when I first entered college, my history teacher told me you should listen to NPR, and I was a liberal at that time. It was a long time ago, man. And I remember I listened to it, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, we need to get rid of electoral college, and we need to do this. Like I was all like on it, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I even went to this rally. It was like to get rid of the electoral college, and I was like, yeah, it's unfair, you know, this ain't the vote of the people and all this kind of stuff. I was very politically active, like, you know, back then, kind of thinking about all that stuff. And yeah, man, I realized everything I was taught was bullshit, like really early on. So I was young still. I was in like mid-20s when I really realized it. Like, yeah, this is stupid. Like,
Yeah, so you were liberal when I met you.
no, when did I meet you? What age?
What was it like? We were 20. It had to be 2006.
Nah, I think I was already getting more conservative at that point.
Okay.
I went to A&M. I kind of got conservative.
Okay.
Like A&M San Antonio. I was like, yeah, but SAC was like, I was very liberal because they were like, dude, they were giving me all this stuff, and I was like, damn, like this is all like, you know. And I heard it in high school, and then little by little, I started to realize it was all bullshit, and it wasn't like it didn't, like, you know. But liberals back then weren't the same the way they are now. Like liberals back then were saying
they're retarded.
yeah,
man.
like when you listen to Obama in 08, you know, he's talking about all the shit that like Trump talks about. It wasn't he was a good speaker. I know one of my colleagues is he was a terrible speaker, but he was a good speaker to me. And he just talked about shit that, like, you know, like you could, if you put 08 Obama and Trump together, they would agree on almost everything. Like it was a very, like, you know, Trump's not too much of a conservative in a lot of ways. So I listened to it. I got more fucking. I remember when I got into NPR, and it was like the pretentious group of people. They'd be like, "Oh, you listen to NPR in the morning? Oh, you're one of those." And I was like, you know, I want to listen to NPR. You know, I want to see what it is about. And I would listen to it, and I liked politics, so I thought of it, and I was like, cool. And then dude, like it was horrible back then, and it's even worse now. Like it's 100 times worse now. And
I can't even imagine. Shit.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible, man. I once in a great while I listen to it just to hear the stupidity, and it's fucking terrible. But NPR needs to get defunded. PBS needs to get defunded. All these things that our taxpayers' money is going towards to a bunch of people that hate America need to be defunded. And